Hello, everybody. Today we'll be going over the 2 daily quests I have yet to showcase for everybody, and then we'll be doing some achievement hunting for a stream today. I don't anticipate it being a long stream, but RNG, you know how it is. So we'll go to Morlia first.
And praise be to
you. Impress me, Mainlander. I think you have what it takes to protect the people of Solstice from a dire threat. It won't be easy, but it pays well enough. Are you interested?
I'm listening. Tell me about the job.
The ruins of Teneria, an old Corellanian settlement south of Sunport, normally serves as a training ground for the College of Tomes. But a rampaging Vahath behemoth has taken up residence there. Our adepts are ill-equipped to drive it out.
Tell me more about this Vahath behemoth.
A cold-blooded monstrosity hatched from a bad egg. This one, Golm, keeps voroplasms as pets. We can't have them causing further damage to the ruins, so when you dispose of Golm, burn the remaining voroplasms. If you can, do so in a group.
Alright. I'll deal with Golem and burn the remaining voroplasms.
Come back when you've taken care of that job I gave you, preferably without getting killed or damaging something priceless and irreplaceable.
And the question I have asked ever since this expansion started. What exactly is a Vahath behemoth anyway?
Their kind were once Argonians, altered in the egg by ancient arcane meddling. They turn into brutes, losing the power of speech and moving like monsters, but retaining a clever malice. Vahath behemoths are quite rare. Thank the 3 queens.
Pretty sure I can run into 4 of them in just one stretch of land, but okay. What do you mean by ancient arcane meddling?
Most accounts say the Stone Nest tribe turned to Daedric powers when the Corellanians invaded Solstice. They used dark rituals to change hatchlings in their eggs. Other tales suggest Vahath behemoth are even older, but no one knows for sure.
Why would Golem want to destroy Teneria?
Teneria was among the first Corellanian settlements built on Solstice. If the behemoths were made with the intent of driving off invaders, perhaps it's just following its nature. But why speculate? The Stone Nest and the Regency want it gone.
Does the College of Tomes often hire adventurers for threats like this? I think we've gone through this before, but anyhow.
Under normal circumstances, no. But Solstice has been thrown out of balance since the arrival of this worm cult. Luckily, our leadership has sense enough to unfurl a scroll in the proper direction, so to speak. We take help wherever we can find it.
Alright, makes enough sense. Lecter?
The Collegium praxis is never without need of an extra helping hand. The work we do is rigorous and never-ending, after all. Interested in making a little coin?
I'm interested. What do you need?
The College of Stones is interested in restoring ruins near Sunport's Bay Forest that could prove vital in the control of the island's waterways. There's only one problem. Their restoration efforts are being impeded by horrid beasts.
You want me to kill these beasts?
Something so crude would only provide temporary aid. No. I need someone to place these alchemical deterrents. They'll encourage the beasts to avoid the area and, by extension, the College of Stones builders. And of course, you'll be paid.
Okay, I'll place the alchemical deterrents for you.
Return when you have something worthwhile to report.
Tell me about these alchemical deterrents, if you would.
They are a remarkable tool from the College of Cultivation. It's a censer which contains a variety of dry herbs and potent resins. When its contents are lit, they produce a noxious gas that deters even the most territorial of beasts.
Is it safe?
Is it safe? Oh, you're serious? Of course it's safe. The Collegium praxis would never place anyone in direct or indirect danger. Knowingly. The gas produced is rather rancid and does stick to clothing, but it's otherwise harmless.
Will this permanently keep the beasts away?
No, it's only a temporary solution, but it shouldn't destabilize the local ecology. They will simply provide the builders with time to make progress on the ruins. Though I imagine complaints of the smell will be in our future.
Very probably, but I can take care of that. All right. Well. Now it's off to deal with those quests and hopefully get some achievements afterwards. Alrighty. So that was pretty nifty, wasn't it? Pre-recorded that yesterday because I knew that those particular daily quests would not be available today. Kind of jumped right into it. Didn't really give a whole lot of lead time for anybody filtering in. So hopefully people can see it after the fact on YouTube or within a week, I think, on Twitch. But let's go take care of those quests. And the achievement we'll be hunting after today is the Wanderers of Solstice. I figured out what the problem was last time. The Argonian Education Adventurous Wanderers are only on the coast. So hopefully that won't take too long to collect. Okay. I'm gonna do the delve first. I'll check the world boss. If it's up and nobody's fighting it, then we'll do the delve first. If the world boss is up and some people are fighting it, then we'll just hop in. Get it done. You know what I mean? So, personal opinion, it kind of sucks that we have no freaking clue what a Vahath Behemoth is. We have a general idea, but in my opinion, that is not enough. But what do I know? I'm not a lore master. Maybe they'll expand on it when we get to the second half of the season.
You can't rely on magic. Change your strategy.
Oh, that doesn't look good. What is that though? You know, if I wasn't leveling these side classes, I'd be a lot more involved and hopefully a lot more helpful.
I need some help.
Okay. Fuck, useless. Guess I can, okay. Well, they defeated him. Luckily, there wasn't a whole lot of people, so... Ooh, I even got an antiquity. Nice. Oh my goodness. I apologize for the lag, everybody. It must be the game because I'm not losing any frames. It's not an internet issue. Well, I said I was going to be achievement hunting. There's 3 right there. Oh, and a new die. Nice. Okay. So I guess it is off to the daily. Off to the daily, like I wasn't just doing a daily. Off to the delve, which is up north? Oh, that's not even a delve. That's just... Okay. Interesting. So only Veil of Revelry and Tainted Leal have daily quests. Unless this is going to lead me to the Carapace Caverns, which is entirely possible, I suppose. That's not something I would count on. And as I promised in my tweet, I am in the right category for Twitch now. I don't know. I must have set it to just chatting at some point when I was doing a react or something to ESO, an ESO reveal, and never set it back. So I've just been eating that for the last who knows how long. And we're almost there. Place the deterrents. 1. I don't need a count, you can see it on the screen. Okay. And I could do that one, but I don't want to fight the lizard bear, so let's do this one. And that's that. Okay. I find it interesting that it wasn't the delve. They're usually delve quests. That's both. I find that interesting in a good way as well as interesting in a dubious way. I find it interesting in 2 ways. Well, since that was done, and fairly quickly too, I might add, this might be a quicker stream than I anticipated. But it's not the end of the world. It's for documentation purposes for the most part, to be honest. So supposedly, I just need to follow the coast. This inner coast is probably not the coast I should be following. But it's a start. It'll get me there. The X-Bastion. Okay. And yes, I know that's not how the Sorcerer Rune Bomb is supposed to work, but that's how I'm using it, because it's a freaking DK main, that's why. I'm used to spammies. At least in that button. Where I have that rune, I'm used to spamming. Should probably switch it with my shield, but oh well. Or the ward, not my shield. Okay. Now, if I'm lucky... No, it's not going to be anywhere over here. That's too close to something important. And that's too close to enemies. I also don't know if it's going to be right up against the water, or if there's... Oh, cool, whalebone. They're going to be inland a ways. I guess I'll find out when I come across what I think I'm looking for. So far, it's just been a lot of enemies, though. Wormcoal, Lamia, Hadalids. A lot of enemies. I'm not looking for enemies. I'm looking for friends.
This is a great area for harvesting.
Well, this isn't included, but might as well save this person.
You need to keep moving. Huzzah!
Oh, I didn't think the rune would stick.
Thank you.
Oh, saved twice! Such an embarrassment for the guild and fellowship! Wait, not again!
Oh, that's cool. They actually have progression in that little interaction. The first one is saving him from a bubble. Did that one on my first stream in this location about 2 weeks ago. Is there a safe shoreline anywhere? What the heck? This is probably the safest bit of beach I've seen so far. But nothing in terms of encounters. I wonder... Oh, goodness. I, again, apologize for that lag. I wonder if this counts.
Someone! Anyone! Please help!
So, like, if I...
Thank you, stranger.
I don't think it counts because that's combat. But if I move far enough away and then I go back... Okay. So I guess somebody may have already popped the bubble when I came across him just earlier. Because it stays there. And I'm not looking for that kind of encounter. I'm gonna have to cross the water soon. Pretty sure. Player fishing. That's not what I'm looking for. And I'm no longer on the well, I'm still on the shoreline technically, but I don't know if a river shoreline counts as much. So I'm gonna take, not really take anything. I'm gonna try to get some distance using that bridge. What is up with this?
I encountered dark cultists recently, stranger.
Hold on, what is that about?
You are part of the force from the mainland, the Stirk Fellowship, I believe it's called. Whether you are or are not, I do not care. I would rather you take your war back to Tamriel and leave Solstice in peace.
Well, I can't talk to her properly, but that's an interesting, I guess, encounter, technically. Running into an NPC all the way out here, in the middle of nowhere. I wonder if I'm too far out. I don't know if out is the right term, but I'm not inland enough that this is not gonna work. Where should I go? I suppose I should cut through the Everlasting Fair. Try my luck in the south beach of Solstice. Got to get past all the Ogrims and Ajmodas, and apparently not the Ogrims. That's interesting that they cut you off right there. But there is a way around it. Kind of. Okay, I'm gonna have to swim around it. I was hoping that wouldn't be the case. Sorry, wanted wanted to pull up my mount, not the map. Everybody keep your eyes peeled for that, I don't know why I'm saying that, for non-hostile entities. Paddle it and a hack wing, that's an interesting combo. Yeah, I think I'm too close to the water. Oh, and leave that alone. Let's see. Yeah, once I get to where this world boss is, I think I'm gonna go a little bit more inland and then go back the way I came. Said along the shores, but I don't know if that means beach shores or just any place that's close to water. Ooh, that's not what I wanted. Okay, didn't encounter anything. That's unfortunate. Don't remember those guys being there.
This is remarkable.
Okay, this is sandy. This should theoretically work.
Acidic, and that buzzing sensation? What is that?
Oh, come on. You get further away. That should be far enough. No, it's not. Okay. What? How far do I need to go? That should be far enough.
Stand firm, wretched mage, and
Yes, that was
answer
far
my
enough.
questions quadratic.
It has been 2 days. Torment me no longer, you sorry excuse for a favorite friend.
So I don't know how.
This is the
I don't know how many times I want to try this, but I'm going to try it for a while.
So good. I hope
If I am completely unsuccessful after an hour, I'll try going to like river banks and stuff. 'Cause that should theoretically work. And of course, you always get unlucky one or more times with nothing. I think I'm not going quite far enough.
Stand firm, wretched mage,
Nope.
and answer my questions quadratic.
Okay. So that seems to be the reset point, is that little bend in the path. Chatate again.
I am a dreg, a hard-shelled
Banging
storm
claw.
cover.
And I am an Ornog, a sea-riding shellcracker.
I am...
Oops, I didn't mean to get off my mount.
Let's hit the trail.
Nothing.
I am a Dreg.
Banging claw again.
Hard-shelled storm.
And I am an Ornog, a sea-riding
Well, that's not too bad. This is a good place to get Fang and Claw, it looks like. Oh, and then there's Benedicta.
Strange.
So that's 4 of the 5 encountered already. Jatate, Daedric Lord of Mathness, apparently. Sanguine Reveler, and then those 2 playing Fang and Claw. Jatate. After the next couple of tries, I think I'm gonna look a little bit harder into where exactly I can encounter the other people. 2 successful attempts, I guess. Just so that I'm aware of what I'm doing wrong. I only had a cursory glance earlier today.
Stand firm, wretched
Yeah,
mage,
there's the
and answer my questions.
Zersifel is apparently a name. Alright, and shot the Vega. Okay, so, give me 1 minute, and I should have a location. Okay, so, it is right up against the water. I don't know where is viable. Going to try the beach again. Gonna head down to this world boss and then just go wrap around the beach. Actually, I'm gonna pass the world boss and try following the water on that side. In theory, that should give me a better opportunity to see something. Oh, I have found the exact spot where the screenshot I saw was taken. Okay, so if I just...
behind you, partner.
Oh, I thought that was an NPC for a second. So, if I leave and come back, or otherwise follow this path. Oh, I wonder if they're tied to that. What is going on here? What is this?
You there! Come witness my genius. I created an elixir that eliminates the threat of stranglers forever. Allow me to demonstrate. Here, take some. Try it on these stranglers. It's quite simple.
Okay. Oh, that's different. Oh, that's a giant. Nah, I'll just kill it. It's fine. Good experience. Okay. So that was interesting. Not what I was after, obviously. But interesting nonetheless. Also not who I'm after. Nope, I'm gonna ignore the bubble. Don't need to deal with the bubble right now. And I'm not gonna cross the water there. I think I'm just gonna double back. And follow the water's edge again. Because I passed by that one spot and there was nothing there. So presumably, once I reach that point again, there will be something there. Back to this point of interest, the tidal fishing camp. Which honestly, it makes sense why they would be here. And yet they're still not there. Strange. Suppose I shouldn't be too surprised. Okay, I'm gonna follow the water again. Ignore the bubbles, because that starts something I don't want to interact with at the moment. But I think where those bubbles show up is viable spots for where the encounter I'm looking for is. So I need to keep tab of those. Not literally, obviously, but I need to keep myself aware of where those are. Or at least try to. Oop.
Let's ride.
Minimizing a window, sorry. I'm gonna turn around after... Yeah, I'm gonna turn around here. That's unfortunate. Didn't get many encounters at all. Hopefully that one bubble I passed will be different. Or heck, even all of them. I wouldn't mind if they all were different. I kind of like the aesthetic of the seaweed outlining where the water line is at high tide. It's not super realistic, but it's a nice aesthetic. The bubble's still there. Do I need to use up these? I think I need to use these encounters just so that they reset.
Thank you, stranger. Any longer and I would have drowned. Oh, I hate Hadalits. Help me!
That's it. Are you hurt?
Oh, saved twice! Such an embarrassment for the guild and fellowship. Wait, not again!
So, I don't know what that's about or why this is the most popular event for the beach. But I can see that becoming very annoying very quickly. And I thought it was interesting the first time around, but I didn't need to see it like 7 separate times. That's a bit excessive. Hopefully they'll be here. Thank God. Okay.
Is this truly the ancient highborn way of silent hunting? That Ornog is getting terribly close.
Hush, Ormendros. Remember, the secret to silent hunting is remaining silent. The elf assumed that because I am Tideborn, I must be well versed in our ancient customs. I am not, but then he offered me coins, so I covered him in mud and sent him hunting. Soon he will have an Ornog bite to brag about to his friends.
Okay. So, this is probably the most reliable spot at the tidal fishing camp to find an Argonian education. Doesn't look like it's going to progress any further than this, but it's something. Yeah, no, that Organog is basically just hopping up and down in the same spot, it looks like. Yeah, it's not moving anymore. Well, guess I can consider my quote-unquote documentation done. So let's go turn in those daily quests and I suppose call it a stream. I would do maybe a dungeon or two because I have some lore books that I didn't grab. However, my current build is not sufficient for that, and I should probably go level subclassing at some point. And ignore this house. I don't know why my add-ons got reset recently, so that's looking the way it is for an odd reason. Tried to get them all fixed before stream, but now I have to explain myself. Holy lag, are there that many people here? No idea. Alright, same order as when we started. Let's talk to Morlia.
The hero returns. From what I gather, the job is done and it's time for you to get paid. That's what usually brings people back. How did it go?
I defeated Golem the Vahath Behemoth and took care of the Voroplasms in the ruins.
Good work. I know our adepts from the College of Tomes will be glad not to lose their heads to the Vahath Behemoth when they return to training in Teneria. And the ruins remain standing for another day. Here you go. Your reward.
Why, thank you.
I can tell you're tougher than most mainlanders. Good. The Collegium Praxis could use someone of your mettle for a difficult job. Help us, and we'll reward you for your time.
I might be interested. Tell me more.
The shrines of our Argonian neighbors remain under the protection of Voskrona Guardians. Living statues kept in check by magical relics housed at the shrines. These relics were recently stolen. You can see why this might be a problem.
What can I do about it?
We recovered the relics, but we need you to return them to their proper places at the Shrine of Akan in Northwest Solstice. While you're there, destroy any rampaging Voskrona Guardians you find. Ideally, you'll do so with the help of a group.
Very well. I'll return the stolen relics and destroy any Voskrona Guardians that I find.
Come back when you've taken care of that job I gave you, preferably without getting killed or damaging something priceless and irreplaceable.
Now, I do believe this is the first daily quest I did, so I got to showcase what it's like when you do a preloaded daily, or a backlog daily, rather.
You certainly haven't returned to me empty-handed, have you?
I placed the alchemical deterrents.
Good, good. Now work on the ruins can continue swiftly, and with far fewer builders complaining of bites and bruises. I mean, really, how hard can it be to place a bandage and get back to work? Here, your pay.
Thank you.
Are you looking for a bit of coin, adventurer? The Collegium Praxis is always in search of helping hands willing to get a little dirty.
What can I do for you?
The College of Tomes has discovered that a planter from Sanguine's myriad realms of revelry is taking root here in Solstice. They'd like you to collect a few of them in the hope that the planter can be used to defend Sunport.
Is the planter dangerous?
Only for the unprepared. The planter, Sanguine's solace, charms and enchants the weak. You can find them growing in the Vale of Revelry, along with, I expect, many a feeble docent. For 3 specimens, you'll receive a tidy sum of gold.
I'll go gather some Sanguine Solace.
You know what they say, the early Guarling gets their pick of the garden.
Alright. So, for fun, shits and giggles, as it were. Might as well go take care of those dailies. Oh, heck yeah. I got a Tideborn style piece. Let's take a look at that. It's just the feet, so I don't know how much it... Oh, wait, that's not what I'm looking for. Those are the set items. I unlocked something in the chests. What the heck did I unlock? Oh, the Chaplain of the Worm. Yep. This is an outfit that you get for achievements. The Chaplain of the Worm. I have a lot more pieces than I thought I did. Holy crap. I think I'm only missing feet. Yeah. Western Solstice Master Angler. And I'm obviously not going to be getting that achievement on stream because that's fishing. Nobody wants to see somebody fish. However, the Tideborn boots... That's the shoes. Not bad. Boots. A little better. They're spiky. Don't know how I feel about that just yet. But I guess we'll find out. And the Sabatons. I prefer the boots if I had to pick. Alright, let's go take care of that daily. I did get gear. Right. Gotta bind these before I pick up more. Let's see, the world boss should be up here near Shore Stand. Just north of that. And then the delve, I believe, is the furthest south delve? No, that's Forgotten Leal, or whatever that place is called. The delve I need to go to is in the middle. Oh, I'm wrong. Oh, that's why I'm wrong. Tainted Leal is the one I flipped them in my head. Mixed them up. Oh, heck yeah, I got here just in time for them to respawn. I'll wait till somebody else starts the fight. Then I'll hop in. Like that.
We faced worse than you, monster.
Yeah, just keep them grouped up, or at least semi-grouped up, just like that. Nope, I want that. Okay, now I want that one. Fuck. Just gonna let that one heal over. Throw my ruin on the surviving one. Oh, I was hoping it'd explode right next to the other guy. That's fine. Oh, I'm being targeted now. A good old bash every once in a while, huh? Apparently gotta take care of these minis. And wait for him to come out of his shell. There we go. Three Queens Mall. Oh, I almost forgot the last relic. Oh, okay. Pressed buttons too fast, did a roll. The Veil of Revelry. Oh, that's right. Remembered doing that last week, I believe. I find it ironic that the Way Shrine is, or rather that the Delve is not the closest thing to the Way Shrine, yet it's called the Veil of Revelry Way Shrine. That was a bit of a tongue twister. Okay, I gotta grab this potential gear.
That was easy.
Into this tent. That is the Delve boss right in the middle there. What's the best way to do this? I have no idea. I'm just gonna take a right. Okay. And then pass this one. Never mind. It's literally right there. I have no excuse not to grab it.
Victory is cruel. Defeat is worse.
Okay. Trying to just get in and out if I can. Twilight did not want to make it easy for me. Here's one. Now I am gonna wrap back around just because it's gonna be simpler that way. Oh, dang it. No, I didn't aggro. Heck yeah. Oh. Keep getting stuck. Need to choose my paths better. Okay, I need to go up this way. There's somebody fighting over here, so hopefully they'll clear a path. Score. Oh, spoke too soon. Okay. There we go. Okay, that wasn't me. I was worried that wasn't me for a second. Nice, clear path back. Thank you, other player. Hold on. Is this thing equidistant from... It is. That's an interesting choice. Well, not
right behind you.
Exactly equidistant. At least not where the waypoints show. Not waypoints. What? The icon. Alrighty. Back to Sunport. Like I said, I've already done these quests, so I'm not gonna go through all of the dialogue again. Just gonna get the stuff and leave.
Good, you're back. And in one piece, more or less. Tell me, how did it go? Did you finish the job?
I returned the stolen relics to their places and destroyed the hostile Voskrona guardians.
Good work. Now our Stone Nest neighbors will get to work replacing the felled Voskrona guardians. But for now, you've righted the wrongs of an ignorant thief and restored peace to the Shrine of Vakan. Your reward, adventurer. You've earned it.
Alrighty.
You've been doing good work. So good, in fact, you solved all my problems for now. Don't worry, I'm sure I'll have more work soon. Come back tomorrow.
Can I morph the, bound armor yet? I cannot. And Grim Focus is going to take a while. Okay.
Is that a fiendish grin I spy? Tell me, did you succeed?
I did. I gathered the Sanguine Solace for you.
Ah, Sanguine Solace. Intriguing bit of flora. Pungent in a way that transcends scent. I dare say it's like the aroma of a dream. Or memory, perhaps. Strange. Here, payment for your efforts.
Thank you.
I have matters sufficiently under control for the moment. Perhaps tomorrow, eh?
Perhaps indeed. Now, just to, ooh, yeah, need to find that before I loot these and get nothing so far. There we go. Alright. I believe, yep, all that's left is the Pathfinder achievement and the fishing one. Quests are dailies, antiquities are, well, I'm a bit behind on those. And I'm not going to showcase them, so I'm going to stay a bit behind on those. Only 12 set pieces, though. I'm almost done collecting the stuff from here. So, thanks everybody for watching. I don't know when I'll be back to streaming. Will it be in the right category this time? I was gonna say I promise that, but I can't. My memory's not what it used to be. I will do my best, though. If I do another stream before the second half of the Seasons of the Worm Cult releases, it will probably be something else than ESO. I think I said that last time I said I was taking an indefinite hiatus. But if you have any recommendations or something you want to watch me play, you can always reach out to me on Twitter. It'll probably have to, or X, it'll probably have to be a public tweet, but at SlendyBro99, that's where you can reach me. Alright, thanks everybody again for watching. Sorry if you were looking forward to a longer stream. But that's it for today. Bye-bye.